Hello and welcome to another episode of Tractor Bob's Tractor Reviews. Today we're going over the 324 and the 424 Yanmar Tractor. We're going over them together because they don't have a lot of differences between the two of them. They share a lot more similarities than they have differences. So without further ado, let's get started on episode 3. Yanmar just came out with a new warranty. So you get a 2-year bumper-to-bumper warranty on all new Yanmar tractors and a 10-year drivetrain warranty. So Yanmar has never done this before, and it's just about as good as you can get with a warranty system. That's what they just came out with as of like 3 or 4 days ago. So one thing I really like about Yanmar tractors is the ergonomic design. Not only from what's under the hood to the attachments that you have, but also the cockpit, the cabin, where you're sitting, is a very ergonomic and clean design. You get what you need, and you get it in a location that's going to be comfortable to drive in. So we'll start at the bottom and we'll work our way up. We have dual pedals down here, forward and reverse, a parking brake right here. So you just press this down and pull that lever up, and that's how you put it into park. Next we have our front end loader lock right here. You just push down to lock, pull up to unlock. We can raise or lower our 3-point hitch right here. And we can also have a small tab right here so we can stop. We can put it so that we don't mistakenly raise the 3-point hitch too high or too low. Of course, your ignition for your key is right here. The good old-fashioned tortoise in the hair. And on this left side of the dash, we have blinkers, hazard lights, and regular lights. The dash is fairly clean and simple, very easy to understand and use. It doesn't take a lot of effort to understand what's going on the dash. You have a few little spots for different lights that are going to come on, and your blinkers, and of course your speeds and everything like that. We have one-touch on-off electro-hydraulic independent rear PTO. We have our high, neutral, and low right here. We also have on this left-hand side a lever to turn on and off your mid and your rear attachments. Now the seat has adjustable armrests, and the thing that I really like about this tractor is where the armrests are relative to where the front-end loader joystick is. It's an extremely comfortable and natural feeling position. But even other companies that do have a lever right here, some of John Deere's newer mowers do, I know some of the newer Kubotas do as well, it doesn't feel natural even though the lever is closer to you. You're either getting strain on your wrist because the lever is too low or too high. And with this, it's just in the right spot. Yanmar designed the front end loader with a class-leading lift capacity of 1,200 pounds, which just crushes the competition, absolutely. I think the Kubota BX 2630 is 680 lift capacity for the front. So Yanmar has a 3-point hitch capacity of 1,209 pounds. As I said before, the front end loader is 1,200 pounds. So that 10 pounds is really not going to make a difference. It's basically the same from the front and the back. Your mid and rear PTO are both independent from one another, and your PTO power is 18.1 horsepower. This tractor really covers all of your bases when it comes to attaches, implements, and tools. Just to name a few that you can get: rotary cutters, box blades, plot seeders, graders, diggers, tillers, really anything that you'd expect out of a subcompact or compact tractor. This tractor meets those standards and exceeds them beyond. Yanmar has a lot of good implements to choose from. However, here at Tractor Bob's, we carry other brands like Modern Ag and Bad Boy implements, just because we think sometimes their implements can be better than the Yanmar ones. For instance, the Yanmar rotary cutter is a very nice rotary cutter. However, we believe that the bad boy one is just a little bit tougher and has a little bit more versatility when you're using it. Nonetheless, this is not a bad rotary cutter at all, and it has a good price point on it, just like all of the Yanmar products. Also, you have the option to add on a quick attach system. This is just going to allow you to have any implement back here that's compatible with the quick attach, making it easier for you to get things on and off. So let's talk about what's under the hood of these Yanmar tractors. We have a 23.4 horsepower engine. We have a battery that is 540 cca. Not only that, the engine is a 3-cylinder Yanmar liquid-cooled diesel engine. We also have a max torque of 45.7 pounds per foot. So the only real difference between these two tractors is the ground clearance. 8.5 inches for the 324 and 9.8 inches for the 424. The wheelbase is the same, 63 inches. We have a width of 54.6 inches. The fuel tank is 6.1 gallons, and it's a high fuel efficient engine, so it's going to get you going further on basically less gallons. So we also have selectable 2-wheel and 4-wheel drive, as well as wet disc brakes. Now your speeds on these two tractors are going to be on low RPMs moving forward, 6 miles an hour, and with high RPMs moving forward is 9.4 miles an hour. Reverse on low is 4 miles an hour, and reverse on high is 6.6 miles an hour. Now, the last thing to note about these two tractors, along with all other Yanmar tractors, is the fact that it's all designed and built by Yanmar. From the engines, as you might know, Yanmar designs John Deere engines as well. And with John Deere, you know, they're getting the engine from Yanmar, you know, all of their other components from other companies, and it's not designed in-house. Because Yanmar designs and builds their tractors, you get a seamless, smooth integration of technology and features. And that really boils down to how the engine works. For instance, the engine, transmission, front axle, and final drive are all built and designed by Yanmar, so they work smoothly and are integrated clean together. So now that we've discussed these few things about this tractor, we could discuss a lot more, but believe me, I don't want to make a 20-minute video just as much as you don't want to watch one. Let's see if we can get in a few minutes of some testing these tractors, or at least one of them, and look at some of the lifting capabilities, since they are the same on both of the tractors. Let's get into it. All right, so we have out here on the yard a 424 that we actually let people demo if they're looking at buying one. So that's the one I'm using for this test, is the demo. Let me just grab my key, get this bad boy started up. All right. So let's drive into this rock pile, see how many rocks we can pick up. So that's pretty full. And that's our max height. The Yanmar can do that, a lot of other tractors can't, is I got it down on the lowest RPMs right now. And you can notice we can still lower evenly, and we can still raise very easily. I'm barely pushing back on this joystick. It's raising super easy. Now I can still move forward and backward on these low RPMs, even though I have so much weight on my front end loader. Other tractors can't do this. You can't rev it all the way down and still have these lifting capabilities. So we're gonna dump it, see how full it is. So as you can see, that was as full as we could get this bucket. Now I'm just gonna push all the way forward on the joystick, and it puts me in a position to grade this down. And then I push up on it, and I can just move it back. Now when I let off the gas, I slow down fairly quickly. I can feel it slowing me down. Let's go in reverse. If I could personally recommend these to anybody, someone that comes in and is looking for a tractor, I would recommend it to the person that has a medium amount of acreage, medium to small amount of acreage, but is going to be using that acreage for a lot of different things. Not just mowing, but they might want to dig trenches, they might want to put themselves a driveway in, there might be a bunch of things that they want to do on the property, and they need a machine that's going to be able to get the job done, but still going to be at an affordable cost that's just not going to break the bank. Also, people who own their own landscaping business or something like that, those people as well, you already know who you are, and if you need this size tractor, or maybe even something larger, or the 221, which is just a bit smaller. We've gone over the 324 and 424 Yanmar tractor. I hope this review helped you to understand these two tractors a little bit better, all the similarities they share, and the one difference, which is the tire size and the clearance. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure and drop a like if you enjoyed it, and check out our channel to see the other content that we're putting out here. We're going to be making videos every single week for tractor and mower reviews. So next week will be the Bad Boy Renegade mower, and we're going to start to also put out different how-to videos and tutorials. So when you guys buy one of our products, or maybe you already have one that you got from another dealer, you can come to our channel and understand your machine a little bit better. So yeah, we want to create these resources for you, and just build the community, the tractor and the mowing and landscaping community. So this has been episode 3. My name is Philip. Have a wonderful day.